Hello, folks. Welcome to Canal Channel Jose. Today we're gonna share a problem that can come up in your bathroom faucets, and there might be low pressure or there'll be water shooting to different areas on the sink, and they'll make a mess. So we're gonna show you how easy you can fix this problem without calling a plumber or replacing the faucet. And with that, let's jump right into it. So here we have our faucet. We open hot and cold, and it looks like there's no pressure, or sometimes there's strings coming out to the sides, like there's different patterns of the water. So it might be shooting some water where it hits the sink on this side. So we're going to show you how that there's a tip right here that you can take off and clean, and it can make more pressure, and it's a more even pattern of water shooting out. So most faucets have an aerator here that creates a smaller, a more even pattern of water coming out. So we're going to take off this tip by unscrewing it, and we're going to be using some channel locks to do that. And as you can see, all that little sand that is in there is obstructing the pressure of the water from coming out. So that's why you lose pressure on the sink. So we got, in the past, we have taken it off a few times and we have cleaned it. And then we have a Teflon for the thread so that it doesn't leak through the sides. And so now we flip it and there's calcium build up on the bottom. So that way we can clean as well. So before we start cleaning the tip, the aerator, what we're going to be doing is we're going to open both faucets so the water shoots out any debris that is being just hanging there that needs flow to be pushed out. So now we're going to clean the aerator, get the old Teflon off, and then clean the sand. Now that we have separated the aerator, clean both tips, and we didn't use any chemicals, we just scrub it and use picks and all that kind of stuff to get the uh, calcium buildup. So you can use chemicals, but we don't use any of that. So now that we have cleaned it, no sand, we're gonna put the Teflon and put it back in. Now we have put the Teflon on, and the Teflon is so the water doesn't come out through the sides, and it goes through and it comes out through where it needs to come out. So we used to have a seal in here. Usually there's a seal in there, but the ours is disintegrated and it broke off. So then we started using Teflon. Every time we put it back on, we put new Teflon. So now we just threaded it in. So now that we have put the aerator back in clean, we can open both faucets and then see how the water comes out. So as you can see, the water comes out with more pressure and more uniform. So that way there's this aerator, if you don't clean it, eventually it's going to clog up and there's going to be a restriction here. So then you're going to think that the faucet is bad. But all you have to do is take this off, clean it, and then you have more uniform water coming out. So you don't have to call the plumber or change the faucet. Well, folks, hopefully this video was useful and helpful how to clean or make more water come out of your faucet when you have low pressure or water spraying everywhere. So you don't have to call the plumber or even buy a faucet. All you have to do is take the aerator off. Sometimes they might be stuck in there because so much time, the threads, they might break off as well. So that's one thing. If the faucet's pretty, it's been through some use and it's old, it's gonna be hard to take off. So on our faucet is not that old, so those threads we take them off and put them back on, so it's fairly easy to take off. So, but the only thing is that we have to put Teflon on it because our ring got damaged from so many times that we have taken it off in and out. So all the you need is a pair of pliers, channel locks to take that aerator off, and sometimes you can buy the aerator by itself and install it in case the other one goes really bad. So that way you don't have to get a plumber involved. You can just do it yourself. So there's a faucet that can cost you over $50 plus the labor. So it can be pricey just for something that simple that you can do yourself and get the water to shoot out normally. So with that said, folks, for friends who are watching our video and haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. If you like a video, give us thumbs up, share it, and we'll see you soon with more videos here in el canal, El Chano Jose.